I'm Erica Durance, and I play Alex Reed.
I'm Michael Shanks, and I play Charlie Harris on Saving Hope.
Well, we've tried to answer what the show is about many, many times, and I think I've come to the conclusion that it is a show that is based on the battle between science and spirituality when it comes to what's happening in the afterlife, and it talks about all that kind of stuff. It starts basically in a medical drama, and it's based around our two characters, and we get in a car accident in the first episode, and Charlie goes into a coma, and I'm trying to get him back, and he's trying to get back to me.
I'm sorry, Alex. Just go.
And in the meantime, Alex is running around saving everybody who is in the real world injured and, diagnosed with problems. And Charlie's on the other side of the coin, dealing with people, other coma patients, people that have recently passed on, or people that are somewhere in the in-between realm, and trying to make sense of it himself.
Mac? That's right.
You're dead.
Charlie, I'm here to help you die.
So that's where the spirituality element comes into play, is where he's constantly having to readjust his opinion about what the afterlife might mean if he ends up going there. In the meantime, he's trying desperately to get back to his love.
Don't you give up on me. I'm still here.
It's an interesting debate as to who would actually get into watching this show, and it started out being something that everybody said, well, women will watch this because it's relationship based, and she's trying to get her fiance back, and it's a woman helming the show, and it's got a lot of the emotional arcs and all those kinds of things coming into play. And then, interestingly enough, as the show was going on, we were finding a lot of fans were coming in, and we were having families watch it, and we were having men say they liked it. And I had a lot of men come up to me like, oh, I don't want to say this, but I watched it and I'm kind of addicted, and I cried, and it was like, so I think it's to me it's more of a universal type of show about the human state, about these questions that we all have about what happens to us when we pass on, and what would happen to our belief systems if somebody that we loved was in a tragic situation. What would we do or not do to get them back? So to me, I feel like it could encompass everyone.
Yeah, I think predominantly though it's a female-oriented audience that as men do. Men don't admit that they watch it, that they watch it with their girlfriends. That's what I found. And then they like it, and but then they tune into it. But I have found too, a lot of feedback from it has been about families feeling like it's okay to watch. I mean, there's a little bit of, there's a bit of blood and whatnot in the surgeries and whatever. But the themes are relatively tame, and I won't want to say uncomplicated, but they are. They're something that is relevant to just about everyone, so families don't have a difficult time watching. But I would say female first, and then the guys kind of join in afterwards and begrudgingly admit that they watch it, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Cold silhouette.
If he's still breathing, there's time to do something.
Might not be my time to go, man.
Come on, Charlie. You're so arrogant you think you get to choose.
We've just finished one season, and we're waiting to start the second season. So we've got 13 done.
At the end of the first season, something dynamic happens to the dynamic.
It is dynamic.
I just redundantly said the same thing all over and over again. Something happens at the end of the first season which will change the dynamic going into the second season. So there's a large twist at the end of the first, which makes the second season I would say almost a completely different show, but a certainly largely different show.
Yeah.
Yeah.